Hey, this is Steven from LegitTechTutorials, and today we are going to talk about formatting your program. So formatting is not necessarily, it's something to make it easier to read your program and easier to edit, as well as I guess it's sort of a style, so the style that you use to format your programming. Most programs have a kind of a unspoken format per se for each of the languages. So, for example, let's say we looked at something like Java, right? So, Java, actually, all high-level programming languages have brackets, right? Let me change the color back. So let me change that color back. So let's say we have a black bracket. So most of the time what you want to do is you want to line up those brackets so they're in line with each other. As well as when you start your code, you have it indented inwards. So now it's indented and everything is in line. So for example, let's say we have a print line, and a 3+5 line, and then an out line or something like that. So there you see that all these are in line with each other. So it's very, very easy to read. And for example, you could just simply have it where you could indent, right? So let's say you have a couple variables. You have, cow, pig, and dog or something. And then you have a space, and then you have, let's say, human names or something. So like Pat, Dave, Carla or something. See how we have an indent there? So that's just a natural thing to have, is indent things. So keep things clustered where they're similar, and otherwise indent things. So these are common practices that I used. You could have whatever common practices that you use as well. But also when we go over loops, if you have something inside a loop, so here's the start of a loop. And like I said, anything that is inside of a bracket, you indent. So here is the call at the start of the loop is in line with the bracket, and then you indent from the bracket. So that's naturally what you want to do, as well as they have other types of things like, for example, spelling conventions where you have camel cap. So camel cap is, let's say you had shooting star, right? So you had shooting, and this is a lowercase, by the way, lowercase. And then at the end you have a uppercase. So this is called camel cap. The beginning is lowercase and the end is uppercase. And also what you'll experience as well is we have things called parameters. Sometimes what people do in parameters is they'll add just a standard character in front of the parameters. So some people add like an N or an M. So let's say we had N shooting star or an M shooting star. So that in this case, you will not have any miscommunication in the computer. So you could say shooting star is equal to N shooting star, and it won't conflict. As you see, the names are different. So that's why you have that type of convention. And people use all different kinds of things. Some people use M's, some people use whatever. Some people don't use it at all and have a different name. But I'll just use usually like M or something. I'll use M for my programs in order to do that. So, but like I said, they'll have something different for a variable and something different for a method. And this here is what's called camel cap. And basically what you need to know here is that there's certain formatting styles that you want to establish quickly when you jump into a language, and want to pick up on all these styles that your teacher is using. So whatever your teacher is using, you could kind of pick up on that. So for example, if you're learning from me, you would definitely pick up on some formatting and some formatting styles and templates that I use to keep everything nice and clean and be able to read and logically put the pieces together and be able to trace your program a lot easier that way. Yeah, so that's basically what you need to get out of this. You don't really need to know the camel caps, but the biggest thing, the biggest pet peeve that I see is that people have these not in line. I don't just understand why they do that, and they don't indent after this. That's what I do. But you don't have to worry about it. Like I said, you're going to come up with your own style and be looking at and look up and look at different people's codes, and you'll be able to see from my tutorials to theirs the difference in formatting style, and then you just blend one together, your own, to make your own formatting style that helps you read. But you need a formatting style. You can't just wing it and just do it all messy like. It'll be hard for you to read it at the end. So you need to, like I said, you need to establish your formatting style early. Alright, so this has been Steven from LegitTechTutorials. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe for more videos like it, and email me if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. Later.